The main things we're going to learn in this class, the first 2 units will focus on symmetric cryptography and its applications. Symmetric cryptography means both parties have the same key. So if we have 2 people, Alice and Bob, and in cryptography we almost always talk about Alice and Bob. It's not clear why, but they're useful people to talk about, and they apparently have lots of secret messages to send between each other. And they want to send messages. They want to know that they couldn't be intercepted by some eavesdropper listening on the channel. In symmetric cryptography, we assume that they both start knowing the same key, and they can use that same key for both encryption and decryption. We'll see more what that means soon in this unit. What we'll do in units 3 and 4 is introduce asymmetric cryptography, as well as some applications. And asymmetric cryptography is also known as public key cryptography. And the key difference between symmetric and asymmetric cryptography is that the keys used to encrypt and decrypt can be different. So our message gets encrypted. It means there's some function that takes a message and a key, produces some encrypted message, which we call ciphertext. In symmetric cryptography, the decryption uses the same key. In asymmetric cryptography, the decryption uses a different key. And if the keys are different and unrelated, that means you can reveal one of the keys without revealing the other key. And that's the power that asymmetric encryption gives us. And we'll see lots of interesting ways to use that. And in units 5 and 6, we'll look at protocols that use both symmetric and asymmetric cryptography to solve interesting problems. The reason most interesting protocols combine both of these is because asymmetric cryptography tends to be very expensive. You need big keys, you need lots of mathematics to do asymmetric cryptography, lots of computation, whereas symmetric cryptography can be very efficient. So that's why most interesting protocols, like the one we saw for accessing a secure website, involve both symmetric and asymmetric cryptography.